Hey, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm super excited to share with you actually how coaching works. I know we've shared a little bit of our story already in the Coaching Voices event, but we'll share a little bit more about who we are and just about how the coaching business works. So if you give me a second, I'm going to share my screen with you, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So let's see. Are you able to see that?
That's great.
Okay, awesome. So my name is Tish Cangelosi, and I'm on here with Robin Jean. And these are just a few pictures of our team. Our team is called Team Icon, and these are just some of the fun pictures from events that we've been to and things like that. So first, I'll share a little bit about me. I am a diamond coach. I'm actually a qualifying 1-star, which is super exciting. I am a Success Club All-Star Legend, and that probably doesn't make any sense to you, but basically it just means that I've hit a pretty big goal for a long time. I think it's like 45 months now. Wife's an amazing man. I travel all the time. I am the 2016 and soon to be 2017 Beachbody Classic champion. That's just another event that we put on, which is super fun for those who want to compete. I move a lot, like I said. I helped lead a workout on the biggest fitness stage with over 25,000 people, which was a ton of fun. That's the picture you see at the bottom. You'll see me towards the left. I'm an overcomer of childhood abuse. I was adopted. I absolutely love going to the beach, and I love anything fashion beauty. So that's just a little bit of who I am. Here's a few more pictures of me with some of my nieces and nephews. That bottom picture always cracks me up because that was in Cancun, and that was a trip that Beachbody paid for us to go, which was super cool. Basically, if you helped 5 people a month, for a whole year, you got to go to on that trip, which was awesome. But that's just me and some of the coaches on our team being goofy. So thought I'd throw that in there, just showing that we have a lot of fun. So anyway, this is my great friend Robin. She is also my success partner, and I'm actually going to let her share a little bit about herself. And are you there?
I'm here. Hey guys, thanks for being on. I did just go live and share a little bit more about my story in full, and I probably should have went a little more in depth on these slides about me, but I'll give you an overview. I was a single mom, and I am currently now a stay-at-home mom with 5 kids, a husband, and I am my own boss with this business. So that's pretty exciting. I am on my journey, my transformation, so to speak, as we all are. I've overcome some anxiety and some depression following the birth of my last son. That had a lot to do with Beachbody. Coming out of that had a lot to do with being on this team and the workouts and the personal development and everything that goes along with it. I'm currently working my way to hopefully retire my husband and being able to travel a lot because that's what we like to do. I love to just spend time with my kids. I love coffee. I love wine. I love working out outside, and I absolutely just love this team. I will put some more pictures up on the next presentation we do so you guys can see a little bit more about me. That's pretty much all for right now.
Awesome. All right. Well, actually, Robin, I'm going to let you share a little bit about Beachbody here. I'm going to let you do this part.
Okay.
Can you see the slide? Sorry, babe.
I cannot.
So this is our first time doing this as a team. We were like, this would be fun, to share parts, as together. So if we're like, hey, it's your turn, that's why, because we haven't got this down pat. But hey, we're human, right? So actually, if you want, I can start here, babe, and then I'll let you do a little more. I skipped past it. Okay, so basically Beachbody started in 1998. That's a picture of John Congdon and Carl Deichler. And Team Beachbody, so the coaching opportunity was not there yet. So they started creating fitness programs, so like Power 90, Slim and 6, P90X, programs that you guys have probably heard about forever. Turbo Jam, Yoga Booty Ballet. And Turbo Jam was actually my very first Beachbody program, which was awesome. I was running on the treadmill at the gym and I saw it on the TV. I was like, what is that? This is so boring, running on the treadmill. That looks so fun, you know? These girls having fun and they're kicking and dancing. And so I went home and ordered it. And that was how I lost my first 10 pounds, which was awesome. So anyway, then in Team Beachbody, so that's what the coaching opportunity that formed in 2007, because there were a lot of people that just loved the programs and they were kind of starting little groups together. And Carl and John were like, well, why don't we create something to help people help other people? So that's basically how Team Beachbody started. So then as you see, like, we've really just grown since then. All of these fitness programs, we now have Shakeology, we have the performance line, which a lot of that is the official line of the Ironman, which is really cool. We have the Beachbody on demand, and now you can actually access every single workout program on demand. We have supplements, and what I really love about this is that there's something for everybody. If you are an older person, my in-laws love Beachbody. Like, they do the workouts, they drink Shakeology, they absolutely love it. And so there's something for them. My mother-in-law, she comes over and does some of the stretching stuff with me, and she's super flexible and I'm not, but it's fun, you know, and it's really good to help your family get healthy too. When my nieces and nephews come visit, we always work out together. Sometimes, some of them like to dance, some of them like to lift, you know, so I just love that I can help them get healthy and fit too. So there's really something for everybody. We even have a program or a couple of programs that are really good for people working through injuries. So there's really, you can help everyone from A to Z. There's an option. There's different cleanses from 3 to 21 days, all kinds of supplements. So if somebody has a health issue or they want to get in shape, like, there is something that they're going to enjoy. So that's that. Let's move on here. So what is Team Beachbody? So we have fitness and nutrition. I feel like I just talked about this stuff. You have the team support, which is awesome. I absolutely love our team. You're going to see a little bit more about them as we go. On the right, you see, I'm actually holding a monkey in this picture, and it was really fun. I absolutely love monkeys, so I was super excited to hold that little monkey. But that was in Cancun on that paid trip. We all, as a team, went ziplining, and it was really cool because all of us were really scared of heights. I think I was the worst. Like, I was almost in tears going up there. But we all decided that we wanted to overcome this thing together, so we went ziplining. And after that, I actually came home, and that's what gave me the courage to sign up for the Beachbody Classic for the first time, which was cool, you know? So it was really neat to have a lot of fun with your team and just together overcome a lot of fears and stuff. So Beachbody, this was one of my favorite things that I ever got to do. This was when I got to work out on the stage with over 25,000 coaches. As you can see there, this is downtown Nashville. And what was really neat is that when I was up there working out, I took a second and just stood up and just tried to see the back of the crowd, and I couldn't see it. And actually, it turns out later that the crowd went down and then it took another turn. We didn't have room for everybody, which was really cool. It was really a neat thing to see because it just shows how many lives we're helping change. So if you join as a coach, it's not just, it's not just me helping one person. It's when you help and you have a team of people helping, it's like what you do multiplies. So it was really neat for me to see that. All right, Shakeology. I absolutely love Shakeology. So I used to have a lot of health issues from constipation. I didn't have very much energy. I remember sitting in the movie theater and I fell asleep. And this would happen it probably happened like 3 times. And it wasn't that I was lacking nutrition, because I was eating healthy, I was working out, I was sleeping good, I wasn't sleeping too much. And so something was going on. But once I started drinking Shakeology, all of those things that I posted on here got cleared up. So unknown stomach pains, the constipation, the energy levels, all of those things within 2 to 3 months, those were all better. Another coach on our team, she actually did have a lot of unknown stomach pains. She wasn't sure what it was. Doctors couldn't figure it out. She started drinking Shakeology and it went away. I feel like she texted me 3 weeks in. I'm trying to remember exactly, but that was really cool to me. I'm like, it's just that people are lacking nutrition in their lives. So that's what I love about Shakeology. It's not just protein. It's not just another shake. It's not those shakes out there that are full of crap. Like they'll say they have these good things in it, but if you look at the label, like there's a lot of bad stuff in it too. So Shakeology, we pride ourselves on it being 100% good for you. So down to the sweetener, this stuff is really healthy for you. So I'm going to let Robin take over from here and share a little bit, and I'll share a little bit more in a little while, but I wanted her to be able to share a little bit about Shakeology and why she loves it. So go ahead, babe.
Awesome. All right. Well, Shakeology for me, everything that Tish said, absolutely without a doubt. When I first started it, to be completely honest with you, I just wanted it to lose weight, which it did do that. I did lose weight from it. But the reason that I lost weight from it is because, like she said, my body wasn't getting the proper nutrition that it needed. Just with our conventional diets nowadays, there's no possible way that you can get all the nutrition that you need from what you can find at the grocery store. And all this stuff that is in Shakeology, I think, I don't know if we have a graphic in here of it, but it's like an insane amount of vegetables and nutrients. So once I started drinking that, like I said, I did lose the weight, but my skin started clearing up, and my fingernails and my hair started growing faster, which was pretty cool.
My hairstylist is always like, "What do you do to your hair?" You know, they always get mad like when they find out that I use box color, but they never know because they're like, "What do you do to your hair? Why is it so healthy? Why does it grow so fast?" I have to get it cut like every 3 weeks, and I'm like, I guess it's all that superfoods I eat. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. I flipped the screen so you could see, like, this was an older picture. We've actually added a few ingredients, but this is most of what's in Shakeology.
Yeah, and the ingredients that we did just add, it's really, really cool because I actually used to order chaga mushroom elixirs to put in my tea, which chaga is another superfood that's really, really, really good for you. Really helps with focus. And I would have a cup of tea every couple of days, but it was like $40 for a box of like 24. And now they just put it in Shakeology and the price has not gone up. So that's really awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so I honestly, I drink it every single day. And if I don't drink it, I will feel a little bit drained. And I'm like, why am I feeling drained today? And it's when my husband will be like, well, did you drink your shake? And I'm like, that's it. And I'll have my shake. And it works. And you know, the really awesome thing about Shakeology too, for me as a mom, is that it works for the kids. Like we're super busy and all my kids, you know, they do sports and Girl Scouts and all these things. So we're constantly running around. And any moms watching this, I'm sure, can relate to feeling like a taxi cab. And you get home and you're like, what's for dinner? And you don't have any more vegetables left over. And you're like, here's some macaroni and cheese. And we'll call this dinner. But they actually, I'll make them a chocolate shake. And I'll put like a handful of spinach in it. Or I will add some power greens, which is like a boost that we also have. You can put in Shakeology. And they love it. It tastes like a chocolate milkshake. I'll throw in a banana or something and use some almond milk. And I feel better knowing that they are getting the nutrients that they need and they're not complaining about it. Because we all know kids like don't like to eat anything. They're super picky. But when they're begging for you to make a shake, it's pretty awesome.
That's awesome. Or your picky spouse, you know. I like to make the no-bake cookies, and my husband loves them. Like he'll eat like the whole batch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works for them too. Okay, well I can share this. Whoa, go back. Okay. Like I shared earlier, there is really something for everybody. This is just showing a few of the products that we have. But if you've been following Robin and I, you've probably seen a lot of this, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. It's nice that we also have equipment. So if you're ordering a program and you need the push-up stands or pull-up bar or anything like that, we also have that, which is nice. All right.
Pull-up assist. I just ordered that.
What did you order?
The pull-up assist for the pull-up bar. Now I can do pull-ups. It's pretty
And
awesome.
then that one's really nice. I think there's two, but one of them you can actually flip it over and use it as a push-up stand too, which is good for your wrists. All right, Robin, I'm going to let you share a little bit about our team and some of the success that they've had.
Awesome. Great. All right. So guys, this is just a few pictures of some of our girls that are on our team. We have a lot more on our team, but we weren't able to fit them all in this presentation. But if you keep following us, you'll probably see their stories because we like to share them a lot, as well as the stories of our challengers because they're really, really awesome too. So My personal story is up there in the left-hand corner. That was when I first started with Beachbody. So that picture of me standing, I believe I'm on the beach. Am I on the beach? Yeah.
Mhm.
That's when I wanted to lose like 5 to 15 pounds. And I was struggling because I was in the gym all the time. And I talked about this earlier on my live, but I thought that cardio was the answer. And I can go on a whole nother rant about that another time, but it's not. That result right there is from the 21-day fix extreme. That's when I was getting ready for my wedding.
Mhm.
And so you can tell it really, really works. And I didn't just get skinny, I got muscle. So that's the beauty of weights. And our programs tell you exactly how to use them so that you're not wasting time. And most of the programs are only 30 minutes a day. So if you look through the pictures, we have, I believe Tanya's up there, and she's actually competing in the classic this year as well. She's another mommy, and she's got some amazing results from showing up for herself every day with these programs. And then there's Noelle over there in the top corner. She believe did yoga, and she did our Ultimate Reset program, which is kind of like a plant-based cleanse, which is really, really awesome. And I think we have Stephanie and Kim up there too. I'm not exactly sure which programs that they use, but um, the point of this is that there is something for everyone. So like I mentioned, I just did a 30-minute program using weights, and Noelle did yoga and a cleanse, and I know Tish lifts and Tanya lifts. So there is something for everyone, and it just really takes the difficulty out of trying to figure out how to use the equipment in the gym or what exercises are effective. Along with the Shakeology, it's pretty magical.
Yeah.
And that's just our physical results. And what you can't see is the underlying, the confidence and the freedom, both financial and
Oh yeah.
everything else that you really can't put in a picture
No, I
or
wish
words
I
even.
could. Yeah. Before we move to the next slide, I just wanted to share about Stephanie actually up here. She's the one I mentioned earlier that was having unknown stomach issues. So her doctors were trying all kinds of different things to figure out what was going on with her stomach, but she was just constantly in pain. So I was like, well, Shakeology is not going to hurt. And so she ran it by her doctor, and she's like, okay, I'm going to try it and see, just see if it helps me lose weight. And she's still on her journey, but that was the biggest change for her. I feel like it was 3 weeks. I know it wasn't more than a month, but she was like, my stomach pains are just gone. And it like brought tears to my eyes, because I'm like, it's more than just weight loss. It's more than how you look in the mirror. It's how you feel inside. It's how you feel more confident. It's just a completely life-changing experience. So just wanted to touch on her story a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
These are a few more of the stories from Beachbody. A lot of these people have actually won a lot of money. We actually, Robin, do you want to share about that? The $100,000 prizes. And at Summit, Summit is a yearly event that we go to, but we actually give away $100,000 prize there, as well as 2 other money prizes. I forget exactly which ones we give away there, but it's always cool because we get to watch their stories, and they get to come up on stage and they get this huge check. And but these are some of those stories of people that have won money in the by doing our workout programs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can enter. Is it weekly or daily too on the
There's
beach?
daily and weekly, and then there's monthly, quarterly, and then the yearly prizes. I think there's 3 at the yearly one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before I go into what is a coach, just real quick, you can, when you do your program with your challenge group, you know, when you sign up with a coach, whether you're a coach or just a challenger, you can enter your results, like she just said, your daily, weekly, and monthly, quarterly, yearly.
Something
And
like that, yeah.
they will give you a prize, and it'll be on the website, cash prizes and things like that, just for showing your results, because it does work. Okay, so what is a coach? And I can't really see your
Okay.
slides so well, but okay.
Tell us what a coach is not. So
Yeah. So I think a lot of people get discouraged because they think a coach has to be somebody who is at their goal weight, somebody who is a nutrition expert, somebody who is a fitness expert, and that could not be further from the truth. Actually, the closer to those things that you are, it actually is hard to be a coach because people don't really relate to that. People don't really like perfect. Perfect is scary. We stay away from perfect because we feel like it's unattainable. As a coach, what we really are is we are an encourager. I can't really see what your slide said, so I'm just saying what I have in my head. But a coach is somebody who is a motivator, somebody who holds you accountable to your goals, reminds you of why you started. We are kind of a flight director to the experts, because Beachbody does provide us all the nutrition experts. They provide us complete meal plans to give you guys. They provide us all the workout programs with the celebrity trainers. They provide everything that we need for you. So I don't know if flight director is the right word. That's what I use. If that makes
I
any
like it. Yeah.
We kind of point you in the right direction, and we do plug you in with a group of girls that are, doing the same thing that you're doing, and that way everyone's stronger together. So it really is all about teamwork.
Yeah.
Is there anything else on this slide I need to talk about?
Just that being a coach is not a salesperson. So if you're coming into this and you're like, I don't want to push stuff on my friends, I don't want to do all that. We don't want you to be a salesy at all, because that's annoying. I've had people like constantly message me that I don't know, and they just send me their link and stuff like that, or they just post their website, and that's not what we want. We want people who want to help other people, who want to work on themselves. You don't have to be, like Robin said, you don't have to be at your goal weight yet. In fact, some of the best coaches start before they're there, because when you join as a coach, people start watching you more. When they see that you're a coach, they start paying attention to what you're doing. So whereas before, if you lost the weight and then joined as a coach, they might not have been paying attention to your story at first. So if you're like, I'm not there yet, I don't know if I can inspire somebody. Yes, you can. If you've watched any of us, or you've seen some of the stories we've shared, those are inspiring for you to watch the change. So you could also be that inspiration to somebody else. The other thing to keep in mind, if you're like Tish, like I've only lost 5 pounds, I don't want to share my story yet, that's okay. You don't necessarily have to just throw all your stuff out there. You can get into training and grow more confident in who you are, and then we can discuss about how you can share your story more.
Absolutely.
Moving on a little bit. So I'm going to let Robin talk about some of the benefits of being a coach. But before we move on to that, I know I mentioned before that I personally travel with my husband all the time. And so that's the biggest freedom I have as a coach, because I've always been athletic. I loved sports growing up, and I wanted to do something with fitness. I wanted to be a personal trainer or something. But when I couldn't lose the weight on my own and then I lost all this weight with Beachbody, I'm like, why don't I do this? Because that allows me the freedom to travel with my husband all the time. So I work in the car all the time. Like if we're moving and it's like hours away, I'll sit in there on my Mac and like doing my work. And how awesome is that? So I absolutely love the freedom. I mean, yesterday I was sick and I got some stuff done, but I just chilled a lot because my allergies got to me and I just was feeling like crap. And I had the freedom to do that. I didn't have to put makeup on and show up at a job. I could turn the alarm on or go take a nap if I wanted to. So I love the freedom that coaching provides for us. So what do you have more? Do you want to share, Robin?
I did go into this on my live, but I want to repeat just a little bit. But like I posted last night in this event, like I was supposed to go live last night, but unfortunately I have a 1-year-old who's teething, and my husband is a hospice nurse. So he actually got called out because there was a patient that was actively dying, and he had to drive 45 minutes away to go see them. So I didn't go live last night, and I didn't get fired from my job because I wasn't there. I didn't get written up for my job because I wasn't there, because I'm the boss. It's really, really cool. You literally make your own hours. You can get up in the morning and work your business. You can work it in chunks throughout the day. But like working out is on your business to-do list, and that's really awesome too. Like she was saying, that she travels all the time. I also like to travel all the time, and I said earlier too, we actually just booked a beach house week after next, and I get to take my work with me. And it's kind of like my life as a vacation, because at some point, if I keep working the way I am now, my husband will be able to stay home and he'll be able to help me with my coach business, and we can just work a couple hours a day. And we can work from anywhere we want to. I mean, if we want to pick up and move to California, we could. And then some of the other things that are on here, I see she put Summit on there, which is our event that we have every summer. And she did share that super workout, which was at Summit, where all the coaches come together. And it's kind of like we have trainings throughout the day, but at night they throw us parties that are completely paid for. You get invitations to just for helping people throughout the year. Cool things like the Beachbody Classic, which Tish is going to be doing. And then we also can get certified to teach classes there, which is really awesome. And then there's a Success Club trip, which she also shared about. Every year they will send you, Tish, where did you go? You went to the
Cancun,
Dominican Republic?
and they had Dominican. Yeah. So every year it's in a different spot. Next year it's Riviera. What is it? Something Riviera.
It's in Mexico, somewhere beautiful.
Beautiful. So I've actually already earned over half of that trip. So that's exciting. But that'll be in 2018 in the spring.
Yeah.
So lots of fun stuff. Okay, so I try to get a good visual for you guys so you can kind of understand how you earn money with Beachbody. Before I get into that much, I just want to share that we do not guarantee any level of success or income from Beachbody. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. I have to say that just so you guys know, like the money you make depends on you and what you put into it. Now, if you put time and you put effort and you put heart into this, you can do very, very well. And if you consistently do that and you stick it out, you will succeed. I know that. But it does take time, it does take work, and it's not a guarantee. It's not like an hourly paid job. So anyway, getting into a little bit about how you make commissions. So in month 1, let's say that you decided you wanted to help 4 people, and you got 4 people started, 3 of them on a challenge pack and 1 on a Shakeology home direct order. So you would have, in your first month, working your own business, you would have made $224.49. That's really awesome to create your own business and within 4 weeks make over $200. Awesome. So then what happens in the second month is you continue to help those people and they order their Shakeology again. So you're having that residual income. And then you decide to help the same amount of people. So 4 people, three challenge packs, 1 just on Shakeology. You would then make $224 more plus the $129 from the residual income from the previous month. And so you can kind of see how it just stacks. And then month 3, you do the same thing. And you have more residual income. It bumped up to $259. And then in month 4, so you can see after 4 months, you could have made $1,669.72. How cool is that? So if you continue to build, you can see how this business can just grow. I mean, what could even $200 extra a month do for you? Well, how could that help with your family? How could that help with groceries? And that's a great starting point. But if you really want to build this business even further, you can see how simple it is to do that. And the cool thing is if you sign up as a coach, we're not just going to throw you out there and be like, go do awesome. We're going to get you in training, which our Girl Boss Boot Camp starts on Monday. Super excited about that. It's always a lot of fun to watch these coaches grow and learn and succeed. So we're not just going to throw you out there. This stuff might be a little bit confusing to you right now, but it'll make sense. And we put it very simply to help you understand how you can get started in making money. So then there's different ways. That was just how you make commission. So there's all kinds of ways. I'm going to leave this up here for a second so you can kind of review it. You could even screenshot it if you wanted so you could look at it later. But these are a lot of the different ways that you can make money through Beachbody. And one of my favorites is the team cycle bonuses. And the reason why I love that is because that is how I or Robin or anybody on the team, how we help each other grow. That's when the teamwork comes into play. So basically, like if you sign up as a coach with Robin and she signs up a coach after that, both her and that coach that she signed up after you are going to help you grow your business in the future. So that is my favorite part because we help each other grow. It's not just that you sign up and you make your upline money. Those type of pyramid schemes are actually illegal. They don't exist anymore. A lot of people think that they're still around, but if they are, they always get busted really fast. So anyway, I absolutely love that part because that's just how we work together as a team. So, but there's a lot of other ways. I'm not going to go over all of these because you're going to be like, what the hell does that mean? Sorry. You're going to be like, well, I don't understand that. But One thing to keep in mind is that you don't have to understand all this right away. It's just one day at a time. You'll start to learn things and grow, and we'll always have trainings to help you guys understand this and understand how you can make more money. All right, so what's possible with Beachbody? My coach, Heather, and as well as her upline have done extremely well. So I really wanted to share somebody on my team, her story, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what's possible with this business. So her first year, she made $3,000, but by her 6th year, which is not on here, she made almost 200,000. I think she actually broke that, I believe. But anyways, it was really close to 200,000. So as you can see, if you stick this out and you put in the time and the effort, you know, she consistently worked the business, and that's where she's at now. So I just wanted you guys to get an idea of what you can do. If you just want to work this part-time and you just want to make an extra $1,000 a month or a couple $100 a month to help your family out, that's something you can do too. But if you really want to go far in this business and you want to retire your spouse, or that is an option. That's something that you can do with this business. It is very possible. All right, so these are some of the rewards, which I know we've already talked a little bit about the trips, but every time you rank advance in your business, Beachbody will send you a gift, which is a lot of fun. So they're just bonuses for growing your team. Lots of trips, lots of recognition. So if recognition is an important thing to you, what I love about our yearly event at Summit is that they share those recognitions. So like if somebody paid off all of their debt, they get to go up there and basically like shred all their debt papers or whatever up. I actually missed that one last year, unfortunately, but there's all kinds of recognition done at that yearly event. And so that is one of my favorite parts, because most people in their company, they're not recognized for anything that they do. And so it's really neat I love recognition. When my coach recognizes me for something, I'm like, hell yeah. So I know that means a lot to people. So I just wanted to share that a little bit. So let's move on. So what will you get when you join Beachbody? You're going to get a lot of support. And we've already talked about a lot of this stuff. As far as when you join, you're going to have the training through the team. But there's a few other things you can kind of review there that you will get when you become a coach. Beachbody doesn't just throw you out there either. There's so much training you can do on your own time. Whatever works best for you, if that's being a part of the team training, if that's kind of doing your own thing, whatever works best for you, it's there. We also have the coach FAQ section, which I really like, because it's, if you have a question, you just can't figure it out, and I'm busy or Robin's busy, and you're just like, I don't know, you go to the coach FAQ and you simply type it in and you'll get an answer. Or you can talk to Beachbody and they'll help you out there. So what to expect from Team Icon, I'm actually going to let Robin take over here, but she's just going to share a little bit about our team and what you can expect to get from us.
All right. I can't see your slide again, but I think it's just the font. It's really small and I'm on my phone. So, but when you do join Team Icon, we do add you to our closed Facebook group. It's only coaches on that team. And so this is where you're going to get introduced, and it really is a fit family. And this is where you can go for any questions, support, trainings, recognition, all that kind of fun stuff. But like she said, our next Coach Basics, which we call Girl Boss Boot Camp, does start Monday. So you will be provided training, and not just basic training. We do groups beyond that too. So right now we're doing a leadership group training to help us advance rank and really grow in our business centers and personally as a team of the more, I don't want to say higher uppers, that's not a good word.
Just been working the business a little bit longer.
Yeah. So we do have different trainings for wherever you are in your business to help you grow. You're going to be plugged into a challenge group, which is a accountability group. And this is where you're going to be checking in daily to do for your workouts and your Shakeology. And everyone in that group is going to be doing the same thing that you're doing. So you can kind of go there. And a lot of those people aren't coaches. They're just challengers. So what we typically do, at least this is what I do for my new coaches, they get plugged into my challenge group. And then the next month they get to plug their new coaches or challengers into my challenge group, and then they get to do their own, and we kind of help you along the whole way. You're never left alone, like she was saying. Beachbody does give you a bunch of FAQs, but we're also here for you too. So it really is a team effort because, like I said earlier, your success is only dependent on the success of your personal journey and of your team. If I didn't show up to answer the questions of my coaches and to help support them with their personal journeys, I wouldn't be successful. I wouldn't be a diamond coach right now.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you wanted to add to that?
Okay. No, we can move on now. You did good. So you have a few options if you're like, I'm not sure if coaching is for me yet or whatever. So I'm going to just show you a few of the options that you have. Your first option is you're like, Tish, I want to join this training, or Robin, and I'm ready to jump into the new coach training on Monday. If you want to jump in as a coach and take advantage of the discount for now and maybe jump into our next new coach training, that's an option as well. You can jump in, you can do 30 days in a challenge group and get some results, and then you can start growing your business. That's another option. Or if you're just like, I just want to do this because I love Beachbody programs and I just want to be a customer. I just want to work on myself and maybe send you guys referrals. We like those. So that's an option too. So I just want you guys to know that even if you're watching this, there are options if you're not ready to be a coach, or if you just don't think you ever will be. That's okay. We love helping our customers too. So if you want to join as a coach, I'm going to explain this, but you can also ask your coach questions. Whoever sent you to this video, you can ask them more questions, but I'll explain a little bit about how you join as a coach. So the first option and best option as far as savings and all of that is to join with a coach challenge pack. So that challenge pack, you can save anywhere from $50 to, this says $80, but that's not true. I messed up on that. So you can save $50 to over $100 depending on the kit that you get. But then not only that, so if you're a customer and you're getting a challenge pack, you're going to save at least that. But if you're joining as a coach, you will also save the coach enrollment fee, which is $39.95. So as you can see, like, you can save a lot of money depending on the kit that you get. And especially right now, we have like one of our biggest sales going on, which ends really soon. So if you're considering doing this and you want to do it, now would be the time to do it. But that will come with your coach enrollment fee. Is waived. You have your fitness program, whatever one you want, or the all access, which has all of them. So you can start with one and then move to another one. It has your first shipment of Shakeology. That's 30 meals. That's 30 meals for really cheap. And then you have, if you don't get the all access, we do have a 30-day free trial with our challenge packs to Beachbody On Demand, which is basically like Netflix for Beachbody. So you have all of our workouts streaming anywhere you can get online, and it's like Netflix, I guess. I feel like that's the best way to explain it. So anyway, that would be your best bet to get the coach challenge pack and sign up with everything all at once. You have the most savings. Don't do it backwards like Robin did. She actually did everything backwards and ended up spending more money, but we all have our own way of doing things. So if you want to go that way, that's all right too. Then you have your Shakeology option. You can join, I think that's the next slide, sorry. So anyway, you have if you wanted to join and pay the $39.95 like she did, you can do that. And then you can order your Shakeology on Home Direct later. You will have your 25% discount, but you end up spending almost the same amount that you could have gotten the challenge pack with so much more. So I just really feel like the coach challenge pack is the best route, but I understand not everybody's ready to do that yet. So I just wanted you guys to see a few of the options. We also have in our challenge packs, if you don't want to do Shakeology and you want to do our performance line, that's an option as well. So that's actually my favorite one because I love those supplements. And then if you wanted to just get started and you didn't want supplements, you just wanted the workout, that's an option too. You would pay the enrollment fee, the $39.95, and then you could purchase your program with your discount. And I feel like we didn't mention that. Coaches save 25% off of what they order. So I don't know how I missed saying that, but we do save 25%, which is really nice, especially on your Shakeology. So when you become a coach, the next month, you will be charged $15.95 to keep your business alive. So this is paying for your websites, it's paying for advertisement. So like when you see Beachbody advertisements on TV late at night or any of those, if somebody calls in and they're like, I want to order whatever program they saw on TV, P90X, Insanity, Body Beast, they are actually they have the option to have a coach. So when you build your business, we'll help show you how to do it. But Beachbody, when they see you growing your business, they want to help you too. So all that advertising they do, they don't charge us extra for, but they send those people through coaches. So that's really cool. And you have your online office, which is going to be where you run your business. That's where you can find all your training. Like you can find everything you need, your video links, if you want to share that with people. If you want to share the sale and you want to share the video, you can share it from there. There's all kinds of stuff in the online office, everything you need to succeed. Let's see. You have
Also,
customer service.
Too, we don't have to hold inventory, which is really awesome. A lot of other companies, they have to order the customer's stuff or hold it, and deliver it and all that kind of stuff. But with that website that Beachbody does maintain for you, all your customers go right through that. You don't have to ship anything. They do it all for you.
And yeah, that's super nice. So like even with, if somebody, they wanted a different flavor and they wanted to exchange it or anything like that, they can do that. And they just call customer service. Like you don't do any of it. You just send them the phone number and they can call and customer service will take care of all of it. As well as you also have coach support. So we have another phone number that you can call if you need help with your online office or anything like that your team or we can't help you with. You can just call them and they'll help, which is really nice. If you have a customer that can't figure out how to get their Beachbody on demand to work on some device that you're unfamiliar with, you can send them to our technical support team. So it's really nice. Beachbody really helps their coaches. So your next option is to join as a customer. That's great. So you can join with the challenge pack like I explained earlier, and you'll get your first fitness program or the all access. You can get your Shakeology or the performance line and your 30-day trial of Beachbody on demand. And that's a $50 to $80 savings too. So that's a great option. Or just your Shakeology or just your workout. Everybody's on a different journey. So one kit might not be what you want, but it might be what somebody else wants. So there's something for everybody. So if you want to join as a customer, jump in a challenge group, that's awesome. All right, so that was basically it. Did you want to share anything else before we get off of here, Robin?
No, I think that was great.
Okay, awesome. So
questions though, please get with us so we can answer them further.
Yes, please. And just to remind you, I know we mentioned it earlier, we are having our next new coach training on Monday. So super excited about that. If you want to join, just make sure you get in before Monday. So you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.